Had a bloody marvellous day today. Straight out of Ngaruahia, New Zealand. Here's Mario. Hello. Mario's daily vlog, number 590. Intensity. Did you see what I did there? Intensity. Intensity. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi 3.5. Coming to you tonight from Intensity. Intensity. Oh, so very clever. So, a lot of when I do my teaching and that, I teach in the, what they call a CAD room, which is essentially a computer suite. And I can remember my colleague RJ, when we were talking, he said he has classes, but mine, mine are not as intense. I do lots of hours, but they're not as intense. I've always laughed about that. Anyway, today I was in the CAD room. It's all classes have finished, but I have a number of students who are there trying to finish off assignments and get things done and make sure they get passed in their papers, and they're doing work. We've discussed it, and they're talking about things and getting them done, and they're liaising with me and getting them marked. The sort of thing you do in the workplace, when your client's pushing you for something, and you've got to try and negotiate your way through. And I'm always not a great deadline person, and so I don't believe in unnecessary deadlines. There are deadlines, and I've told them that if I don't get it into me and I can't get it marked, well, I miss out. So there are deadlines there, but sometimes, as particularly in teaching with assignments and things, we create a lot of unnecessary deadlines. And particularly in the subject that I teach, where it's more about getting the work done and getting it done right and correct, rather than getting it done, to particular timelines and things like that. The professional in me says I'd rather spend an extra day and get it right and have a very happy client than sort of get it done in a rush and get it in on time, but then it causes problems further down the track. So today's class, all of the students were there voluntarily, and I went along about 10 o'clock. Had a cup of tea and a donut with RJ and a bit of a discussion, and as I was sitting in the cafe there, students were going by, and I'll see you later. And so I finished up there and went up into the CAD suite, and I was just there. The time just went. There was questions. I was moving around the room, one to the other, and getting things done. And about 2 o'clock, sort of surfaced up, and when had a bit of a break, and RJ said to me, why didn't you come to lunch? There was a free lunch on. I didn't even know. He said, I sent you a text. I didn't hear my phone go or nothing. And so I went and had another cup of tea, and then went back out there for another hour or so. And it was I enjoy it so much, that intensity of people actually wanting to do things and getting things done. I wish I could. I've always said this. I've said that I've probably had another vlog or others on this intensity thing, but I'm thinking of how can I get this to happen in my classroom more regularly. This intensity, the adrenaline, the vibe that's there. It's really good. And that's what I'm going to be working on over my break. So intensity. I just sort of wanted to bring it up again. Sometimes I discuss things in my vlog out loud more for my own reflective benefit than anything. But so bloody great day. Just went. Energy wasn't an issue. Just energized. So Great. So let's just have a look at the diary to tell the story of the day. So it's Friday, 30th of November, last day of November. And and then after about 5, I finished up about 5, I think, finally, there at on the Friday night, and off I went to the night market. The weather was, again, it was a bit like the other, ominous, it looked like there was going to be rain. There was spits of rain. So off to the night market for the usual Friday cup of bubble tea, and my man was there, my bubble tea man was there, so I had that, and off we went, came home, unloaded the car, into the, took off my work clothes, put my shorts on, followed my own advice there, is what I said I did, and went out to the back lawn and mowed a little bit of lawn, and bloody great, pushing it around. The lawns are quite thick and quite hard to mow, but just by mowing it in little bits, it's coming up quite nice, so I'm quite pleased with that. And I was due to go out to the mine this Saturday afternoon, but it's been wet out there all week, so there's a high chance that we could sink into the peat and not be able to travel across it and do what we want to do. So that's been put off for another weekend. So checked my pedometer, and instead of putting it in my top pocket when I mowed the lawns, I put it in the pocket of my shorts, and I think that gives a better reading. We were actually talking about this. It's come up a couple of times, and quite a few of the guys have got Fitbits and stuff like that, and I was saying how my wife was saying that she's been wearing a Fitbit. She did 12,000 steps the other day, until she realised that she had the Fitbit on her strumming hand for a guitar, and she'd been playing the guitar all day, so she didn't feel quite like she'd done a full 12,000 steps. So that was all there. I'm having a few lighting issues here with it popping in and out. So 3,089 steps, a 590 intensity. I know, it's a dad joke. And we've got a rebus today, another rebus. And 214 at Where What Who. Hint 1, it's gone. It was gone. It was a kebabsi. It was a little thing for making kebabs. You stuff it full of meat, and then you put the skewers through, and then a knife goes through, and you cut the... Anyway, go over there and have a look if you... if I've intrigued you. So hint 1. So that's gone. So so I just went into thing to do, did a little bit of admin, but mostly just what I call tutoring rather than teaching. So just being available and helping out with students doing their stuff and answering questions and sorting things out. So really good. So let's have a look at today's challenge, and here it is. Another rebus. Yep. So have a look. Tell me what you think that was, and put your answer in the comments below the video. Bit of all sorts of little bits and pieces going on there. And here's yesterday's one. So yes. Now, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So Moz, first comment, he had this as 10 tons, and you can see there's 10 images there of a tongue, and 10 tons, but it's the other way round. So I sent him a comment suggesting that his prowess as a metallurgist and his knowledge of heavy metal might come into play with this one, and then straight away he was able to work out that it was tongues 10. Tungsten, the heavy metal tungsten. So Moz got that one, got the clue there, and got that one all sorted. Well done, Moz, and made a nice little story around 10 tons actually. But then that weight was lifted when he realised that no, he was looking about it the wrong way, and it wasn't 10 tons, it was tongues 10. tungsten. So well done, Moz. Thank you. Your great support of the Where What Who channel, and yes, your intense look at the rebuses there. A matter of pride that you can get them out. Appreciate that. So well done there, Moz, and well done everybody who likes and subscribes and views daily. Fills in the things. Just comes along and watches there. Thanks very much, everyone, for your marvellous support. I really appreciate it. And, well, I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Cheers. See you. Smash that like button.
That's all, folks.
This has been a Maurieo presentation from our studio in Ngaruawahia, New Zealand.